Hello! Thank you for joining me this Friday evening. My name is Thomas Jay Jensen, and I'm a UConn junior who is studying music composition, music education, and jazz trombone. The theme of tonight's recital is Voyage at Rest, the concept of moving forward in time, mentality, and developing our character while not actually going anywhere. As many of us, like myself over this past year, have been stuck in one place, whether you're at home, whether you're in your dorm frequently in quarantine, or whether you are a professor or loved one, not really going anywhere either. The first piece, Serendipity, played by Dominic Parrella on classical guitar, explores the concept of not being able to control outcomes, not being able to control what happens and how unpredictable and unstable the world around us can be. Sometimes things will go in our favor, sometimes they will not, and we are left to determine what to do with the consequences. This is reflected by the openness of the piece, and how there are a number of times where the guitar may be playing something stable with quite a few notes, or it may go into a more minimalistic feeling. Our next piece, Strife, will be played by a string quartet and reflects the third movement of a 5-movement string quartet that I have been writing over the past year. Though I would love to have these talented musicians play all 5 movements, I am very pleased just being able to put one movement together remotely. This piece, Strife, describes part of the life of my great-grandfather who moved from Canada to Vermont during the 20th century. In his life, he had a lot of ups and downs, lots of joys and losses, and I felt like his life and his experiences resonated very closely with me, particularly during this time. This piece will be played on violin by Christina Sack and Marlow Hubbard. On viola is Max Hurtubise, and finally, Sofia DiNatale on cello. Tonight, I am so incredibly grateful for each and every one of the musicians who have played and volunteered to play so excellently. I am also thankful to my fellow UConn music composition students for their guidance, suggestions, and listening ears as I travel along the way. Finally, I am also thankful to Dr. Kenneth Fuchs, UConn's music comp professor, who aided me as I wrote these pieces, oversaw them, and made suggestions using his years of wisdom. The next piece that you will hear is called Perseverance Landing, which is for piano. It will be played by Niccolò Meniconi. This piece is about the Perseverance rover landing on Mars a few months ago. I found it striking how during such a difficult time, both with COVID and politically in our country with so much turbulence, how we were still able to move forward and do something great, such as continuing our space exploration and scientific knowledge. I think it's really important how even in times of darkness, if we are able to continue moving forward, continue getting ahead, and thinking how can we better ourselves as a person individually, how we can better our communities, and how we can contribute to our country. It is a privilege to be part of such a strong music community as UConn Music, and I am thankful to the department for allowing me to host this recital tonight, as well as the support of my fellow musicians. The final piece in tonight's program is titled At Least We're Going Somewhere, thinking of how, even if we're maybe not actually traveling quite as much and have not been able to over the past year, at least we are moving forward in time and closer to a point in which this chaos will end. I am honored to be joined by Bryce Doherty, a close high school friend of mine from Newtown, on the bass trombone as I play trombone. Thank you all so much for viewing this recital tonight, and I hope you enjoy this final piece.